Good morning, students. In this lecture 46th of electronics, we will discuss our next topic of the chapter, that is load line analysis of PN diode. So what is load line analysis of PN diode? We know that VI characteristics of PN diode, they are nonlinear, or you can say that diode is a nonlinear device. Why? Because VI characteristics of PN diode, they don't obey Ohm's law, means VI characteristics of diode are non-linear. So that's why we use load line in the graphical analysis of non-linear circuits. So what is load line? We will discuss. So first of all, consider a circuit. This is load resistance RL. This one is diode. And the voltage across diode, suppose it is VD. And suppose this is the DC voltage source having voltage V. And let ID be the current flowing through the circuit. Then what will be the characteristics, VI characteristics of this diode? It will be a graph between VD along x-axis and ID along y-axis. And we know that this is positive terminal of the voltage source, it is connected to P of diode, and negative terminal of the DC voltage source, it is connected to N side of the diode, N junction of the diode. It means diode is forward biased. So forward VI characteristics of diodes are like this. So these are diode characteristics. So why we use load line? We use load line in the graphical analysis of non-linear circuits. And non-linear circuits are those circuits which don't obey Ohm's law, Ohm's law means V is directly proportional to I. So, or having non-linear VI characteristics, So the concept of load line is used in those nonlinear circuits. And what this load line does? Load line actually, it represents the constraints or conditions which all the other parts of the circuit place on the diode. So what does load line represents? Load line actually represents the conditions or the constraints which all the other parts of the circuit place on the diode. So load line represents the constraints which the other parts of the circuit place on diode. Now apply Kirchhoff's voltage law to this circuit. So apply Kirchhoff's voltage law to the above circuit, then we get this ID, it is the direction of the conventional current, and we know that conventional current always flows from positive terminal to negative terminal. So this will be positive, this will be negative. So V is the voltage source, V. Then the signs are not alternate because here we have positive and again we have positive. So it will be minus IDR. IDR is the voltage drop across RL, IDRL. Then again signs are not alternate, so we will have minus VD. It is equal to 0. So what will be the value of V? It implies V is equal to IDRL plus VD. And suppose this as equation 1. Now for load line, we have to find the points when VD is equal to 0, what is the value of ID? And when ID is equal to 0, what is the value of VD? To draw the load line, we will find these 2 points. So, to draw load line, first is when VD is equal to 0. Put this value in this equation and find the value of ID corresponding to VD equal to 0. So 1 implies V is equal to IDRL plus 0, which implies ID is equal to V by RL. So we have this point that when VD is equal to 0, ID is equal to V by RL. So we have this point. First one is when VD is equal to 0, this implies at that time ID is equal to V by RL. So, how you will represent this point on the VI characteristics of the diode? VD is 0. VD is 0 on y-axis. So, at this point, VD is 0 on this axis, VD is 0, and corresponding to VD 0, what is the value of ID? It is V by RL, some non-zero value. So, suppose at this point, ID is equal to V by RL. So this is the point where VD is 0 and ID is V by RL. And now we will find another point corresponding to ID is equal to 0. So next is when ID is equal to 0, put this value in equation number 1. And you will get V is equal to ID 0 into RL plus VD. So what is the value of VD corresponding to ID 0? This implies VD is equal to V corresponding to ID 0. So we have our second point that when ID is equal to 0, at that time VD is equal to V. Now represent this point on the VI characteristics of the diode. So ID is 0 on x-axis. ID is 0 on x-axis. At that time VD is equal to V. So suppose this point lies here. This is the point when ID is 0, at that time VD is V. And we know that to draw any line, we need 2 points. And these are the 2 points through which load line will pass. So now draw the load line. So load line will be the line which is passing through these 2 points. So this is load line. Suppose this point is A and this point is B. So now this AB It represents the load line. This is load line. So straight line AB represents the load line of diode. Now, as you can see in the graph of the VI characteristics of the diode, the line of the VI characteristics of the diode and the load line both are intersecting at this point. And this point of intersection of diode characteristics and load line, it is known as, this point, it is known as Q point or operating point, or it is also known as quiescent point. So the intersection of load line and diode characteristics is called as Q point or operating point or quiescent point. And at the quiescent point, suppose voltage corresponding to this is VDQ and current corresponding to this quiescent point is IDQ. So suppose VDQ and IDQ be the coordinates of the quiescent point. Then from equation 1 we have V is equal to IDRL plus VD. Now divide this equation both sides by RL. Divide this by RL on both sides, and you will get V by RL, it is equal to ID plus VD by RL. Now calculate the value of ID from here. So ID will be minus VD by RL plus V by RL. And this is the equation of straight line. How? Compare this equation with the equation of straight line, which is y is equal to mx plus c. How? Because in the VI characteristics of the diode, we have plotted ID along y-axis. So y is corresponding to ID, x is corresponding to VD because we have plotted VD along x-axis. Then slope will represent minus 1 by RL. So minus 1 by RL, it will represent the slope of the straight line. It means the straight line is having negative slope. And we can see here, this load line, it is having negative slope and it is equal to minus 1 by RL. And this V by RL, it represents the intercept of the straight line. So this OA, it represents the intercept of the straight line, which is V by RL. So now it is clear that load line have negative slope, that is M is equal to minus 1 by RL, and intercept is equal to V by RL. So now from the slope, as slope of the load line, depends upon the value of RL, this implies on changing RL, the value of slope of load line will change. On changing RL, value of slope of load line will change, and if slope of load line will change, it will further change the operating point. It will further change the operating point or Q point, of the load line. So now we will see that how it is done. So now suppose you are increasing RL. When you will increase RL, slope is reciprocal of RL. It means slope will decrease. And if this slope will decrease, then how the load line will change? This will be the new load line with less slope. This will be the A-B will be the new load line, and you can clearly see on changing the value of RL, if you will increase RL, then M will decrease, means slope will decrease. So when slope will decrease, then load line AB will change to A-B, and you can clearly see that it has shifted our Q point from this position to this position. This is our new Q point. And similarly, when you will decrease the RL, slope will increase, and if slope will increase, then this will be the new load line. So it will shift the Q point to some new value. So by changing the load resistance, Q point of the load line will shift. Either it will decrease or increase depending upon the value of load resistance RL. So this is all about load line analysis of PN diode.